Hi guys! Okay, so because of my health having taken a turn after my vaccine and then an injury thanks to our adventures as a family, I had the unfortunate mishap of missing two streams, which I didn't really like too much. So I wanted to fill the space of what was supposed to be those streams on the VODs channel, and that is why you are seeing Cass loaded up on the screen right now. You're obviously not going to see all the other things with the, all the Twitch overlays and everything carrying on, because this wasn't a live stream. It's just going up as if it were. So there isn't any communication with chat or anything of that sort. This is pure me just doing all of this. Now, the concept here is I reached out to a friend of mine and I asked them to give me a bit of a backstory, and I will base whatever a household to be would be out of that backstory. So shout out to Mandy Pants, I believe it's 93. I could be wrong, but she knows exactly who she is. Shout out to her and thank you so much for my backstory that you wrote for me. I appreciate it so much. Now, I am going to read the backstory and then we will put together our household from that. You will notice the silence in the background right now. That is because I have put the EA music off. As much as I know EA music is filled with nostalgia for all of us long-term Sims players, I do not feel like listening to that for the next 2 hours while I sit and cast. Now, on top of that, I do want to point out that this is not going to be sped up or edited in any way because I am not yet capable of those things. I have not yet learned all of the features and things and gotten software, etc., etc., to be able to do that. Wish I could. I'm sorry I can't. So this will be in real time and it will most likely be very slow. So do feel free to speed up the time in in your YouTube playback settings and just increase that time a little bit more so that you don't have to watch me do this for 2 hours if you're interested in watching. Okay, I'm going to read the backstory and then we'll get into everything else after that. Name of the backstory, Grim Lovers. Oh, I do want to point out that Mandy Pants 93, I hope I'm saying this right, did specifically say to me that the ending of the story, should we proceed with an actual playthrough, could go either way, where they could find a happy ending or there could be a much darker ending to this story. So I don't know what that means. I haven't read the backstory yet. I waited until I did this recording to be able to do so. So I don't know what that means, and we're about to find out now exactly what she meant. Okay, Grim Lovers. Blonde hair, green eyes, the perfect poster boy for success. Chasing perfection, can Caleb keep everything together when a dark-haired, blue-eyed, mysterious girl enters his life? Is there more bubbling under the surface of this mysterious girl, or is she just hiding from the judgment of society? With dark hair and dark eyes, Skylar feels somewhat out of place in her new city. Will she outrun the supernatural past and leave it all behind, or will love complicate the normal future she is trying to grab? Skylar, glamorous goth emo vibes, a vampire cursed to marry a dark prince of the vampire society. When she runs from the altar and breaks the promise of marriage, her family is slaughtered despite their stature, and she's left to flee and live as a normal to not draw attraction to her location. Caleb, seemingly your typical boy next door, smart yet handsome, always seeming to pursue the path of the straight and narrow, but will the pressure of a perfect path drive Caleb's mischief to be revealed when the opportunity arises? Extra notes. They meet when Caleb puts up a room to rent, and Skylar lands the rental without meeting. They have an immediate connection, and even though Skylar tries to keep her distance, she falls for this human's ways. Though involved, Caleb does not know that Skylar is a vampire. He's focused on trying to hit perfection and battling his inner turmoil that he doesn't notice some of the unusual behavior. But Skylar can't keep herself from being a little naughty every now and then and letting her vampire nature take over, taking Caleb on wild adventures so she can slip away and fulfill her thirst to hunt her prey. will he notice and spark a domino effect into the unknown. Okay, so we know we're going to be making 2 people here. I would say I'm not going to create them as lovers or married or anything of that sort. They'll be created as, I do believe there is the option to make roommates right off the bat, so that's probably what we're going to do. The sim here that we are looking at right now, unfortunately cannot be Skylar because we do need to make Skylar a vampire, so I'll probably do her second, no. Actually, I'll probably do her first because she's going to require a lot of effort given we'll have to do 2 forms for her. So we'll put together Skylar first, we'll create Skylar, and then we will create Caleb. I mean, let's be fair, we all put less effort into our male sims than what we should, I'm sure. We're not going to be playing with genetics. I need to create an occult sim. There we go. To make ourselves a vampire. Who's apparently a male. There we go. Okay. Ooh, pointy ears, cute. You will also notice that I do play with mods and I do play with CC, so there are more traits currently in this particular corner right over here than what there would be in your base vanilla game. This is courtesy of the Pancake 1, I believe, mod, which is the more traits in cast mod, and I will link that in the description. As far as my CC and custom content is concerned, I will try, very loud, I will try my hardest to make sure that there is links to all the custom content and CC that I use for these sims. However, a lot of my CC is quite old and some of it might not be downloadable anymore, so I might not be able to find it anymore, but I am going to try my best to make it so that we can find it. Right, I'm going to start up some music, so if this does take really long, you can at least jam to some music whilst I do this. I'm going to try and give some commentary in the background, but I can't make any promises because how much commentary can one give about, you know, some looks. Right, so we know her name is supposed to be Skylar. I am going to be referring to them in the pronouns of she and he, since given the, I feel like given the backstory, it's fairly clear that they are viewed as, you know, a straight male and a straight female. So I am going to be referring to them as he and she throughout this. I don't know, I feel like they would just be a he and a she given their straight, you know, the straight and narrow path that is lined out here, I feel like. I mean, to be fair, let's face it, vampires have a tendency by, oh, this is a pretty song, by implication through, you know, all the stories that a person reads, they're quite sexually deviant and don't really necessarily, ooh, Baron, I like that as a surname, don't necessarily lean toward one particular sexual orientation. But I do feel just for this particular purpose, I would like to refer to them as male and female, whilst in the beginnings of the story, that could change down the line. But for the beginning of the story, given the backstory and seemingly, you know, he's made to be this perfect male, and in a perfect male world, you are taught in society that, you know, a man is a man and you are referred to as a man, if I can put it that way. Okay, what do we think? I don't believe I have any custom aspirations currently in my game. Some other mod broke my game and I can't load it, so I have very limited mods in my game at present for this cast. I feel like for her, I mean, she's lost her family and all she's really wanting is to be normal and to be accepted, if I can put it that way. So wellness is, I suppose, a possibility for inner peace, maybe. I wouldn't say self-care specialist, definitely not location. I mean, given the fact that she indulges in her vampire whims, I wouldn't go with a good vampire. not friend of the world or a celebrity, leader of the pack, party animal. I don't know what this would be. I mean, maybe she would like to like rebuild her family as a vampire family since they took out her entire family in one go. But she's also wanting to live a normal life, isn't she? Maybe successful lineage? Family that succeeds in life. But that's not very much about her, is it? Maybe we should get back to this. Maybe we should just create her. Because I don't know. As someone, friend of the world, wants to make and keep as many friends as they can, I don't think that suits either. See, this is where custom aspirations come quite handy. She wouldn't be deviant. Definitely not the Star Wars situation. Man, that is really hard for her to live a normal life. I feel like normal life would mean, you know, she wants to have a family. She wants to just be a normal person, be accepted by society, be accepted by the world. So maybe not neighborhood confidant, maybe like friend of the world might be the best one for now. We'll just go with that. I'm not really sure. We'll just go with that for now. So we were given her traits as well. And, well, we were given an indication of her personality, shall I rather say. So she's a glamorous goth emo vibes. Okay. Obviously we know she's a vampire. She feels out of place where she currently is. I mean, that's probably something else we could do with like the whole... I can't remember, what was the packs? Yeah, for like city native to become like used to the city. But nah, I think we'll keep it as it is. We need to get on with things. Okay. I don't think she would be high maintenance. I also don't really think she would be gloomy. She might be self-assured. No, I don't think self-assured either. I mean, you've had to put up with so many things. I don't think you'd be self-assured after everything that she's gone through. I do have a general tendency to try and apply one of these star sign traits to every sim that I make because I just feel like it's more realistic. And I do like the concept of having star signs back in the game. I wish they would bring that back as a legitimate thing because that would really, really be great if they could. I mean, we have seasons. We have all these things. We should have this by now. Okay, I feel like, man, I'm having a hard time with her. I'm actually having a really hard time. Like, appearance-wise, we should be fairly set to go. But as a personality, maybe Libra? They have a love for money or about tact and understanding that there's a way to say and do everything. Sims are usually low-key depressed when young. Smart and creative, usually very open and empathetic, great conversations, funny, charismatic, a lot of validation. I'm not going to read the last part because I don't want to be banned. Natural born leaders, major control freaks, praise and compliments, cocky and usually optimistic, highly energetic, very ambitious and charismatic. I mean, I wouldn't say she's ambitious. Unapologetically themselves. They don't care what people think. I mean, she clearly cares what people think. So I definitely wouldn't go with that. She obviously cares what people think. They're emotional, they're moody, they're smart mouths and careful with things they say. Hate opening up before they're ready, very insecure and need constant validation, very empathetic and caring. I think we'll go with the Cancer. Okay, what else? Wouldn't say she's funny or gamer or hacker. What about other options? I'm gonna randomize their preferences, by the way, because I do feel like we're gonna be here all day otherwise. I wouldn't say she's erratic or that she hates animals. I mean, she just wants to have a normal life, right? Make her a moon child. Because, I mean, she is a vampire. It would make sense for a vampire to specifically want to... I mean, obviously they're gonna rather be in the light of the moon than, you know, out with all the sun up in their face, burning them to smithereens. I think we could say she's really I would say she's intellectual. She has a fairly good understanding of life, and I mean, one would say she's got some version of least of like self-confidence in that she, you know, she understood herself enough to know that she needed to get away from a situation that wasn't for her. So it might be a good idea to look into something like that. I would say she's outgoing. I mean, they say she takes this backstory. She takes Caleb out quite often so that she can go and do her thing and, you know, find her own, you know, indulge in things so that she can feed herself, shall we say. What else do we have? So obviously not a grandparent or a geek. I wouldn't call her a hoops lover. Maybe she could love bowling. Baker, a meditator, mischievous, a music lover or movie lover, mountaineer. She could have a photographer's eye. You know, she sees things in a different light. She sees things from a different perspective. Maybe a researcher. Stargazer. I actually really don't know what to give her. I'm having a really hard time with her personality. It's just, it's not... The personality isn't coming together for me. Cultured, perhaps? I would say cultured, you know. She's a vampire. They come from, like, very... You know, they're normally seen to be quite, you know, quite historical, shall I say. And maybe faithful. I feel like she would be very faithful to herself, but to other people as well. Well, then again, she did get her entire family slaughtered. I mean, that wasn't exactly her fault, but still. Independent, perhaps. Fair-minded, ability. Okay, but this seems more to be related to political career type life. And we're not doing those kinds of things. I wouldn't say she's a snob. She doesn't seem a snob. It's really a challenge to find something that's... I wouldn't call her proper or self-absorbed. Maybe flirty? I'm running out of choices. I don't know what to give her. Perhaps we should just do the self-assured. I know at the beginning I was like, no, maybe not. I mean, but it contradicts with her personality as a Cancer, doesn't it? Oh gosh. It's been 18 minutes of me just trying to figure out what she is as a personality. Maybe a fireplace lover. I'm looking at very random things because I genuinely can't put together a personality for her. I kind of want to go with photographer's eye. I feel like, you know, as someone like emo goth, glamorous. I mean, I feel like cultured would be glamorous as well, to a degree. But so would snob. Snob would be glamorous, wouldn't it? It's the best that I can come up with under, like, our options here. Maybe we just go with snob. If I can find it again. Might just be our best bet. Do wish things were easier to find, not gonna lie. We don't have any of those. Gemini, handy, Leo. Boop, boop, boop. Researcher, ski lover. Of course. Oh, no, we didn't want that. You can't have two personalities. No. Self-assured. Where did the snob thing go? We had it. We lost it. I should have clicked it when I saw it. Funny, gamer, grandparent, godparent, hacker. This is when you need people who can see things better than I can. I'm also recording this at 3 in the morning, so my eyeballs are no longer seeing things as they should. I will naturally have to change any physical appearance preferences to match the description of Caleb, because that is kind of, you know, they're supposed to have an instant attraction and an instant connection. So it would be somewhat important for them to be physically attracted to each other. Ooh, glamorous, nice. Perfect. That worked out, even though I only saw it now. Okay, so we also learned we're gonna have to make her ears normal, unfortunately. Okay, part of my custom content is custom eyes, so you will see custom eyes. Okay, Skylar is meant to have dark blue eyes and black hair or dark hair. So let's see what we can do with the dark blue eyes. While those are gorgeous, those are definitely not gonna work. Are they all gonna pull up like this because I have Ooh, okay, there we go. I was just thinking we're gonna have a problem with her trying to be normal. Okay, these look like really dark blue eyes, so we'll do those. Her eyebrows are bothering the living daylight out of me. How is it matching hair color and that looks like that and that looks like that? Excuse me? That makes no sense. Please make those darker. I'm gonna try and change their appearance and things a little bit. I'm not gonna mess too much with the colors of their skin tones because honestly, the skin tone situation in Sims just worries me. So I'm not gonna mess too much with that. I do, however, want to go to the full faces. I'm supposed to have a more presets cast mod in, though I have not yet located this. I'm honestly going to leave her facial features as they are. I might change her eyes up a little bit. Eyes are bothering me somewhat. Do we have... It could just be because I'm looking at this. Where are... We just get rid of all skin details. No, her eyes still look like this. Why do they look like this? Her profile is also very harsh. Just a very harsh profile. Her face from the front is really nice, and her profile from the side is harsh. Just gonna not give her a witch's chin. There we go. I don't want to change her too much. You know, I don't actually mind the way she looks. Just we'd have to give her regular ears, though. Unfortunately, edit the details. We have to give her regular ears because she's. There's no way she's going to be able to pass as a regular person with her ears at this, like, that pointy, which is actually really unfortunate. I really like the pointy ears. Really like the pointy ears. I am not a fan of EA eyelashes or eyebrows. The eyelashes either, but that will sort out in a moment. We need to just give her some nice looking eyebrows. I don't wanna. There we go. So she doesn't look like she's having biggest fight of her life. Biggest transformation ever coming your way. Getting rid of EA eyelashes and putting on Kajiko eyelashes. Thank you, Kajiko, for the best eyelashes to ever grace the Sims universe. Those are a bit much. There you go. Those look pretty. I don't know what's going on with the eye thing, and I already... Oh, there we go. That's what's happening. I don't like this at all. For a vampire who's trying to look like a regular person, I don't mind the scar, though. I actually really don't mind the concept of the scar. I actually really don't mind the concept of a scar, perhaps. You know, considering her entire family was slaughtered, maybe when she escaped, she got injured and she's been scarred from it. I actually really like that. I do need to check here if these are linked at a dark form. I do want to make sure that these are linked for the time being. just so that it's easier later down the line. Okay, let's go back to her hair and her face. So I'm not going to do too much. I'm fairly a believer of allowing the Sims universe to make the choices here. I know that leaves very little room for like uniqueness, if I can put it that way, which is unfortunate, but I don't know. I don't like editing it too much because I do have a tendency to make them look super weird, and I also don't want you guys having to watch this for ages whilst I try and figure out my life. Because unfortunately I'm not the best at creating sim. I wish I was, but unfortunately I'm not. So I wish I was. Did I just make like one nostril bigger than the other? 'Cause I would. There you go, that was bothering me. Her nose kind of looked like mine, and that's an unfortunate curse to have. Okay. I wish I could make her eyes nicer. I'm just so terrible at create a sim, really, like detail wise, that I'm so scared of just ruining what she looks like by altering her too much, because she actually looks really pretty right now, and I don't want to ruin that, you know. Okay, let's find her some nice hair. So she's meant to have dark hair and dark eyes. We have no description of the length of her hair. Her hair right now seems to be red, which I wouldn't mind, but I will rather stick to like a black to dark brown, perhaps. I also know she's a bit of a glamorous person, so Glamorous Goth. This could be an interesting combination. Something like this. I would love to do multicolor hair, but it's gonna take me so long to find a multicolor hair that allows for both a glamorous and goth type thing that will leave specific dark hair with everything that we need. It will take ages before we'll get anywhere with that. So I'm unfortunately not going to do that right now. So we are going to stick to something fairly simple and just do dark hair. That doesn't work. Ew, no. That doesn't work on her either. I'm gonna find a nice hairstyle that suits this. I mean, this is really cute, but I feel like this doesn't meet the glamorous vibe. Ooh, this could work. Ooh, yeah. That's glamorous. I don't mean like glamour, but it does work for her, I think. Works on her. Definitely something to keep. Hello, could I get my hairs back? Thank you. I do think that works on her. I mean, I could do this too, but I feel like in every personal save file I have, this ends up being an inevitable vampire hair, and I don't want to do that for a vampire who's trying to fit in with normal society. Also, yes, I see these, but doing this on every single hair is just, it's gonna be a bit much. Because there's no other options in, if you know what I mean. Like, I can't put anything up or anything without knowing I have the same color palette somewhere else. This is so cute. Wouldn't go with glamorous for this though, but it's nice. Would you not right now? Oh, her teeth. We need to fix her teeth. Those are a bit hectic. This is fairly simple. Again, yes, but no. I'm having a really hard time with her, aren't I? I really am struggling to find something that suits her specific personality. So it does seem to be very particular need to fix her teeth. It's okay. I really preferred that very first one. Again, this is such a vampire hairstyle. Such a vampire hairstyle. Ooh. Actually, there you go. I think that actually works best. Yeah, I think this actually works best. We're just gonna go with this. This song is just... Every time there's music with sound in, my mind instantly goes, oh no. Yeah, I think we'll do this one. This actually really suits her face. And I don't think I've used this hairstyle either with anyone else. Really like this hairstyle. What did I say we needed to fix? Her teeth? Her teeth. Because she's got some pretty obvious vampire teeth, which is not gonna work to help her with her being normal. So we'll do that, which is at least somewhat better. It's still like obviously vampire. Nah, we'll go with the more obvious vampire teeth. By all accounts, he, being Caleb, is supposed to be completely blind to what's going on here. Okay, let's see what clothes we can get her into. Let's see. I do have a mixture in my particular files here of both Max's match and alpha, so everything could be a little bit crazy. Kind of like this for her, actually. I do have body... I'm supposed to have body presets, but I honestly don't know if the body presets are pulling through. I'd like to give her something more unique. However, she is a vampire, and how many calories can she take in as a vampire? Maybe if she becomes human somewhere down the line, can give her a bit more of a interesting body shape. I like the idea of making her a little bit more full-bodied, actually, for some reason. I want her to have a somewhat unique body shape. I don't have height sliders in my game. I don't like that they mess animations up so much. And especially given that I have mods with custom animations, I don't want to risk anything with those. So I don't have anything like that in my game, unfortunately. So they will be pretty much standard regular heights. That's like the skinniest person I've ever seen. Man. I feel like all of these are so standard. If you know what I mean. I don't know what to do for her. I'm really having a hard time figuring out what to do for her. Okay, we're gonna leave it with this. Okay, so Glamorous Goth. Glamorous Goth. I mean, she is trying to fit in, so I feel like something like this would be a bit much. But this, you know, I feel like could work, maybe? As a Glamorous Goth, perhaps? Glamorous Goth, my good grief. That shows a lot of skin for someone who has to hide from the sun. So many options. This is where it becomes a challenge. That could work. And this again is really nice, but again, I feel like to hide. Ooh, I've never used this before. I really like this. Maybe some other than black though. I know she's a goth, but goths don't live in only black, okay? Really actually like this idea. Okay. Let's see. What can we do in terms of pants? Now, EA Jeans desperately needs help. That's just a fact. Oh, I would actually love to use these. These feel emo goth to me. I actually would really prefer to use these jeans, but then I'll need to use a different top. That top is not gonna cut it. This one might. It's this part that's not working with this particular outfit. I'm trying to find her something that's at least hinting toward her more glamorous side, if I can put it that way. So I feel like that's where we're lacking. I could easily put together an outfit that is all emo goth, but to find something that can lean toward the more glamorous side, that would be glamorous, but this looks ridiculous. That would be cute. Maybe with the different pants. Oof. See, some custom content looks so odd from the side. Again, that would be fine, but for this situation, and having a jacket with this would make no sense. Absolutely none whatsoever. Again, jacket, it wouldn't make sense. No normal person's walking around in a boobtoo like that just on an average regular day. This again, I feel like it shows far too much skin. This could work. It's definitely something. Oh my gosh. Why Glamorous Goth? Why would she do this to me? Glamorous Goth. Okay. Well, we're at the end. And I'm having a hard time finding something that portrays both the glamour and the goth. I mean, this could work, but then we're again defeating this, which I'd actually really like to use. I don't think I've had a chance to use this on any sim of mine in like a personal save, and I really like a chance to actually use this jean. It's one of the few EA creations that I actually like as pants that I actually genuinely like. So I'd really like the chance to use it for once. But finding something to match it though that also suits a glamour vibe is quite the challenge. Again, it just makes no sense. It just makes no sense. I feel like this is the best one to go for under these circumstances. I'm still not entirely sold on it, but maybe I'll come across something else later on. Let's see if we can get her some shoes. Something nice here. These shoes always make their feet so tiny, but I love them so much that it's kind of... Ooh! Look at this perfect combination of matching things. How did that even happen? Man, this top just keeps throwing me off. I'm so thrown by this top. I'm so thrown by this top. Maybe you could do the boots too. Oh no, clipping issues. Never mind. I'm just gonna undo that because it's easier than finding those shoes again. See, custom content loading could take a while. That's not glamorous. I don't know why my custom content's taking this long to load in. Could be a problem. Oh, this is cute. This actually might be a better choice than those others, to be honest. I actually think these are a better choice than the others. Do them in red. But I definitely prefer the black. Black looks better. Even these actually look really good. The little like lace situation over there. I actually think that's cute. I feel like that leans to her more glamorous, I wouldn't say softer side, but her less like pure just emo goth and more toward her there's something more underneath it all, you know? I think we'll go with that then. Actually, I like this outfit. I'm just not sold on the top. The top kind of... Oh, no. Why? Why EA? Please, can someone explain to me why EA's randomized clothing is just the absolute worst? Absolute worst. I suppose we don't have to do custom content, but I do have to take off the formal situation because unfortunately with custom content, things aren't always tagged properly. I need to learn how to mod myself so I can go in and tag the things appropriately that I would like to tag. Okay, so we're again looking for something that leans to both her goth and glamorous side. I'm gonna try and do one piece just to save some time. This is super cute, but I also feel like... as cute as this is, I'm also not intending to go red and black, by the way. This is actually cute. Ooh, this would play really nice against her eyes, wouldn't it? Oh, it would. It does. It's so short, though. Do we have some stockings, perhaps, that we can give her? Some makeup, hats. No, stockings. Wrong space. Do we have some nice stockings we can give her? So all red. Some stockings. Stockings, please. I'm not gonna go full on with all of these. That starts getting a bit much. But just add some stockings, seeing as how she's wearing some particularly shortsness over here. Now we need some nice shoes. Some really nice shoes. Something that's not gonna turn this into some Gucci Mama outfit with this really short skirt. Wow. Let me just get rid of this formal tag. As I said, the formal thing, unfortunately, has a way of... Or the CC thing isn't always tagged nicely. So there are times when it would just completely ruin things. I think maybe we stick to something simple like this. And some nice plain black. Doesn't lean entirely toward her more goth side, but I do like the outfit as a glamorous thing. I mean, let's remember, she's still young. She's not going to be dressing full on in, you know, covering herself up and things of that sort. But maybe we could keep this as a party outfit, actually. Maybe there's something a bit more appropriate as her full formal wear. I'm going to have a look and see if I can find it. I'm giving her something like this. So cute. But I do feel like that's moving away from her. Ooh, this is pretty. But again, it's gonna be really hard to sell the whole concept of being just a regular person if she's wearing outfits that are much more leaning toward a older lifestyle or more like medieval kind of representation. That is amazing. Even on her, that looks incredible. However, I'm worried about this situation. Also, I feel like that's maybe going a bit too modern on someone who is supposed to be a vampire from a really like long-standing history of vampires. I'm not seeing anything. Oh no, it's gonna get in trouble for that being on screen for too long. Let me see something. So I'm having such a hard time with her in particular. I normally don't have such a hard time with Sims dressing them anyway, but I'm having really hard time discerning a distinguishable, not a distinguishable personality, but just like a clothing style that fits. Maybe if we, I don't want to do red and black again. I don't want her entire wardrobe to be red and black. I have some custom jackets. Maybe if we pair this with like a nice leather custom jacket, that could work. If I can find it, of course, because they aren't necessarily in the right areas. It could work. We do have to take her bracelet off though. Oops. It just removed everything. There we go. This could work. It's kind of got like a nice glamorous kind of instinct to it. We can give her a nice necklace to go with it though. She definitely needs a necklace. Was this necklaces? No, because I'm dumb and necklaces are up here. We will, oh shoot, I need to give her makeup, don't I? Okay, we'll do makeup in a sec. I would change her hair, but I also know it's going to take me 300 years to change her hair. So I'd like to just get more of a baseline going. And then we can edit it out from there. Necklaces. That's a bit excessive. That's more occult. Well, that's pretty. Kind of sinking into her skin. Kind of like an indication to her more, you know, older self, but it's really pretty. We'll go for something. I don't want to get something this big and gaudy. It doesn't feel like it suits her, if you know what I mean. Let's give her some nice makeup. Let's see. Again, EA makeup and I do not... We just don't see eye to eye, and I'm not even going to try and make us see eye to eye. I believe in custom content makeup wholeheartedly. So we can do something like that. Oh no, that's excessive. I kind of feel like she doesn't need more than that. That really suits her. This is a bit much, maybe for like a party outfit or something, but I feel like something simple like that works on her. She's got such a pretty face, actually. Okay, let's see. What can we do in terms of some eyeshadow? I feel like wouldn't go too bad with her, but she is supposed to have more of a goth vibe, so I suppose something a bit darker might be necessary just to make it work with the general inclination of what her personality is. Not really. Those are all very neutral and soft. As you can tell, my general palette is fairly neutral and soft. Oof. Oh no. Day-to-day wear? I don't think so. I'm generally more prone toward a natural look, so this is a bit much. I think most of my Sims pretty much walk around with, like I do in real life, with nothing but eyeliner. Because I'm just generally not a fan of makeup in The Sims. It looks so odd, makeup in The Sims. Perhaps that's just a personal thing. I think this was the best one. Like the shiny one's really nice as well, but I feel that would be more suited for like her party outfit or a formal wear outfit. Now a more neutral lip, I would think. Nothing too severe. Because I get that she's supposed to have the small goth, but she's also glamorous, so I don't think she would go full goth all the way. Teeth. There you go. I actually think that looks really nice on her. I would give her earrings, but it's kind of pointless since it's hard to give her earrings when you're not going to see them at all. I also haven't updated my body piercings all that much, so I'm fairly certain that any body piercings that I put in aren't necessarily going to line up with... Can we remove it? I don't want to remove her hair. It took us so long to find her hair. But I also don't want to give her earrings that are horrible either. Might just forgo the earrings and perhaps give her like a body piercing. But she's glamorous, right? So maybe nothing more than that. I do not like the look of that on her. That's a really big nose ring and that doesn't work for me at all. Oh, if this was on the other side. If this was on the other side, I would actually really like that. Perhaps it's an alternative. But also remembering to do that in every save is going to be a pain. I mean, again, why is it on that side where it's... Oh no. Okay, that contradicts with the eyelashes. I'm not taking the eyelashes out. This is unfortunate. Because I actually really would like to give her some nice body piercings. And I feel like a studded nose ring would be the best option for her specifically. But the only stud that I seem to have is the Sims 4 own stud, and it's on the wrong side. And that also contradicts with the eyelashes. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I really would have liked to give her some studs. But I don't feel like a full nose ring, and of course it contradicts with the eyelashes. I don't feel like a full nose ring suits someone who's glamorous. So I think we're just gonna go with that. I don't feel like a nose ring and full-on body piercings is gonna suit someone who's more of a glamorous personality. Okay, let's give her some quick makeup here. That's not makeup. Let's just get rid of the formal tag. I do think that's alright. I don't think we need to do too much on the eyeliner for her, to be honest. I know I didn't do blush or anything on the other one, on her natural look. Like I said, I'm not particularly prone to makeup as a whole when it comes to The Sims. Just because I don't find the makeup in The Sims to really suit, you know, the style of The Sims that well. Oh gosh, now which one was it that we found that looked okay on her? That also had a bit of a shine to it. This one? Oh, that one looks horrid. I think it might have been this one, but it doesn't look right. I think it was this one. Definitely think it was this one. And then get her some neutral lipstick again. Just something simple. It's a bit dark, I feel like. Well, I mean, I suppose she can go dark for a more formal look. I'll try and give her some cheeks, although I'm not gonna lie, I pretty much tend to just grab these all the time. Though they don't seem to be working now. Oh, that I think is okay. I am no expert in makeup, and this is just testing my abilities to lengths that I'm not particularly comfortable with. Okay, that oh right, her bracelet. Why is her bracelet back on? No. No. Wait, what is happening? Can I get the bracelets, please? Because that's underneath the jacket now. There you go. Okay. I mean, workout. Oh my goodness. Yes, let's exercise in this and see how that doesn't end up in someone with a broken neck. Oh, I forgot we have nails too, don't we? You know, Glamorous has got to have some nice nails. I do have some custom content nails in, not many, and 9 times out of 10 they conflict with the eyes. Or with the eyelashes, so... You know, it's a tough call for me with the eyelashes and the nails, because I do prefer having the eyelashes on at all costs. Here you go, some nice sparkly black nails. And see, I think it's yep, just like that, instantly. Instantly. Okay. That is unfortunate. See if that's right now. Okay, there you go. So she'll have some plain black nails then. That's unfortunate. So many contradictory things. All these people are jealous of people that can have custom content. This is all the hell you miss out on. While it is beautiful and does many beautiful, wonderful things, it comes with its own added frustrations and price that others who don't use custom content or who aren't able to use custom content don't quite know about. I cannot find the nails that I used for her now. Nice black French tip. Is it yep. Of course it's not working with her eyelashes. I think these are the ones I used. I'm probably going to end up using the same nails everywhere just to save time on the fact that we're already at an hour and I still have her dark form to do and all her outfits. So I'm probably going to just rush through with the nails and give her the same nails everywhere so it's not constantly contradicting with her face. If I can find them every time, because that's the other issue. There we go. Okay, let's give her something to wear as an outfit. So she needs to... You see, it's this whole concept of trying to make her both glamorous and an emo goth. Look at this broken CC. Both emo goth and glamorous at the same time. That is quite the challenge, to say the least. I feel like for your workout outfit, you're not gonna be as adamant on the situation, because who is? It's your workout outfit. You rarely dress yourself up to your best dressed version when you're going out to the gym or just working out at home even. Or at least I don't. I'm working out. I'm not exactly working out to look like the most beautiful person in the world. I'm just trying to wear something comfortable enough that when I do work out, I don't feel like I'm dying in the process and about to rip my pants. Why would this, this really is, I mean, a person would do something like this, but who's gonna work out in this? Genuinely, who's gonna actually be exercising in that? Maybe this could work in a different color. Plain black apparently is the color. I will put her hair up for this particular thing, so I will go change her hair out in a second. Because I don't know who else out there has long hair who's watching this, but exercising with long hair, that's cute. Exercising with long hair while it's loose and just hanging down is the biggest mistake you'll ever make of your life. All you end up doing is slamming yourself with your hair. So we will put her hair up somehow, either a ponytail or a, gosh, remind this thing to not give me tags. I don't want to make it too busy because she does have plain black hair by this standard. So I do think we're probably just going to do something fairly simple for the tie-up. something without a fringe, because she doesn't have a fringe. Kind of want to do this one for her as a tie-up. What's the length? Oops. I think we'll do this as a tie-up. I know it's not really what most people would use as a tie-up, but I kind of like it. And for her, who's supposed to be glamorous and goth, I feel like this could work. No? She might get away with it. Never mind the athletic wear, because otherwise I can't see my custom content. I feel like these could work. Just some standard leggings should at least feed into her more like emo type vibes. Emo goth. Give her some bats. Give her some bats. Maybe give her some bats. Just here and there, some small signs of what she really is that Caleb just never sees because he's so blind by what he's looking at. Just doesn't see anything other than, you know, this beautiful girl in front of her. I need to give her some socks. Why are there no ankle socks in this game? It's like you either have to wear full socks. Yeah, those seem to be covered up anyway, so that's fine. We're not gonna do any makeup. It's your athletic wear. No one should be wearing makeup while you're working out. That's just a recipe for disaster. So sleepwear. So I'm not gonna dress her up to excess for her sleepwear. I would like to hold on to her personality of like, you know, being a gothic type, but I also don't really want to go into like a whole thing. Oh bye. I mean, judging by the background, I'll probably move them into San Myshuno. San Myshuno's weather gets really cold in winter, doesn't it? Also, who's going to bed wearing these? It gets really cold in winter, I think. Oh, but she's supposed to be like a glamorous type, isn't she? And someone who's super glamorous isn't going to be wearing this to bed. Well, they might wear those, but we're not doing that. So maybe we're better off finding something like this in a nice, like, darker color. And of course there isn't one. I have absolutely no idea what's happening here, but this could work. This could actually work. Not gonna lie. I feel like this would actually work. Just this. I mean, we could probably do something like this too, but again, I feel like that's becoming very on the nose. Like, I feel like these kinds of colors are very, like, it's got very vampire type. You know, the colors have a vampire-like connotation to them. Oh gosh, I'm gonna get in trouble for putting that on stream. This is cute, but unfortunately not gonna work as a, you know, glamorous sleepwear. This could work though. Maybe we do this. Yeah, I think we'll do this. Should we give her some slippers? I normally don't give my Sims slippers, but I don't know. Might give her some slippers. These are the cutest things. Their design is a little bit off, but they are really cute. Give her some. I don't know, the slippers don't really work, do they? We'll give her the slippers. Even though I don't feel like they really work here. We'll give it to her anyway. Oh no. Oh no. Let's just get rid of all of that. Can give her another makeup. Might ramp it up just a little bit for this one. No, it's supposed to be her party look. She's supposed to be indulging somewhat more for this. That might be a bit much. Not gonna lie. Oh my goodness. No. I think that's the same one I had. She's got like a tiny cat eye, which is cute. Might just build the cat eye in with her makeup, eyeshadow. There we go. Wow. Okay, that's intense. Like, that's better, but this doesn't suit her at all, does it? Like the cat eye, it doesn't suit her. I think we won't do the cat eye. I don't think the cat eye suits her. Strangely enough. We'll probably just stick to that. Ugh, I keep doing this. Want to give her her lipstick. That's very pink. Maybe a nice darker one. So eyes again, I want to do her cheeks. Bring the party tag. Oh no. Just no. Can we go back, please? Cheeks. Okay, I think we used this one last. What color we used though is not really sure. I think we used that one. Okay, I'm gonna try and use, if I can remember the dress. I think we'll use that other dress which we were gonna use. Which is shorter. Did I change? I didn't. Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. I think we'll use that shorter dress here as our party outfit dress. Rather. And that also gives us a little more freeway with the shoes, I feel like. Because I do feel like the shoes that she had on with that isn't very representative. I mean, we could even go for something like this. I do feel like those shoes aren't very representative of her personality per se, which is fine on this formal wear because it hides the shoes anyway. But I do need to... I lost it. Oh gosh. Of course it tagged it. Why wouldn't it tag it when I specifically told it not to? I do think this is really cute an idea as her... Oh, these shoes are actually kind of cute too. She's actually really cute. Did I do her nails? Here, I did not. The extra steps to remember, the extra steps to remember. I normally do the nails all as one thing right at the end. Maybe I should just give her nails a quick... Those are the wrong nails. Just quickly run through all the outfits. I would normally spend the time to give them like multiple outfits, but just in light of the fact that we are so far into this already and we still have so much to get through, including the whole entire Caleb. Wait, what's happening here? Is there other nails on her? Probably. Yes, there we go. Okay, we were busy with her party outfit. Let's just get out of this. We're busy staring into areas we shouldn't. I actually really like these shoes. They're quite cute. These are really cute shoes that she's got on, actually. Very cute. But I don't feel like they are representative of her particular personality. We could go full punk, but these shoes just look a little bit rough on the feet. Like as in the Sims, actual like how it's on their feet. Not that it's actually going to cause pain to a simulated character who can't feel anything. Again, these look fine. I don't know where this ankle bracelet's coming from. Honestly. I'm trying to think where this ankle bracelet's coming from, and I don't know. Oh, there we go. Apparently it's under rings for some reason. It's interesting. Maybe something like this in a darker tone. Of course, it's restricted to back to party. Need to get rid of that. So we can open up all of our options. Those. Why do her feet just look like they instantly grow twice their size just by putting those shoes on? The worst part is I've vetted these custom content things so many times, as in putting them into my folders and going through them, and somehow other things, it still leaks through, you know? I would love to give these, but I just feel like it contradicts the glamorous part of it. I would really like to give these though, but maybe it's a bit much anyway. I mean, maybe we just give her the same that she's normally wearing. It's an option, perhaps. Because oh geez, that definitely won't work. I'm just having such a hard time when it comes to her race code. Well, these might work actually. Yeah, maybe we go with these. I think we'll just do these. And we were gonna give her that bracelet on this outfit. That might be a bit much now with these shoes. Get rid of the party thing. I do think like this could be a bit much with the shoes, maybe. Actually, it's okay. Kind of works. I actually don't mind the sunflower or the shades on her head, minus the fact they're not exactly lining up. So I'm gonna take them off. So I don't like how they're lining up. And this right here again is what happens with custom content. So let's just remove all the things. There you go. It was an accessory that was causing that. I'm going to give her a very faint touching of makeup because let's face it, if you're swimming, you're not going to be putting on copious amounts of makeup generally, unless, I mean, maybe someone out there does, but considering I barely put makeup on a regular day, I'm not going through the effort of putting on ridiculous amounts of makeup to go swimming. So we'll just give her a very light makeup here and basically just make it so that she has something on, so that it's pretty much a matter of, you know, if she does want to go swimming, she's not going to lift her head out of the water and just have this ridiculous amount of just makeup sloshing down her face. Okay, well this is gonna make things a bit more complicated. Maybe this will keep a swimwear. This does get a little bit much, honestly. Swimwear. Now, what looks... So I wouldn't mind giving her something like this, but I feel like that just contradicts her glamorous style. So maybe something more like this, a lot more simple. That's not swimwear. Maybe even this, perhaps? Like that meets the glamorous brief anyway. It's so hard to get like the right combination of both the glamour and the goth emo look. I feel like I have sarongs as custom content, which might go well with this. Oop, I'm getting frame drops. Which might go well here. But I also don't know where they are, or if I'm imagining that I kept them. Which is also entirely possible. Oh, I can find them, and I don't see why we should spend the next 2 hours trying to. Wow, those shoes. Okay, another one where we're going to struggle. I might put our hair up for this too. Just because, you know, when it's hot, anyone with long hair knows when it's hot, having your hair in your neck is just, and I mean with this kind of length, oh no. You're not going to want that kind of length with the heat and all in your neck and things. I don't know why my computer is suddenly having a hard time processing everything. Let's see. Do need to try and find... Oh, we're having so many dropped frames and I don't really know why. I really want to use one of these. Maybe we can use this. I'd really like to. I've never used these yet. And I'd actually really like to use them. Let's see if we can get her... Does not work for a hot weather wear. Try to get pants back on her. The skirts aren't working either because of this particular top and where it's sitting. That doesn't feel like it works. That just doesn't work either. I might have to change my options. Because none of these are really working, I feel like. I mean... This could work, but it doesn't work with this top. So unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to make this particular situation work. That's unfortunate. Nope. I could load in my custom content, but I'm kind of getting worried with how much my computer seems to be struggling with just loading everything in. Which is quite odd. It normally doesn't struggle like this. Just give her a full-on leather skirt. Yeah, I think it's this... Oh, come on. It's this top that's causing problem. I actually like this pants though. If we can rather do this pants. I don't want to give her that same top that we gave her at the beginning. This is real challenging actually, the whole glamorous, specifically the whole concept of making it both glamorous and goth. That's just gonna be super hot, all that leather, oof. That's too much for like hot weather wear. Obviously it does depend on like what the heat levels are, but still. None of these really work for me. I should just have her walk around like this. I like this. I don't know how much it works as a hot weather wear though. Maybe this works better. Maybe not with hearts. That's cute. Any bats maybe? Said a couple of things here and there just like hinting toward what she really is. I feel like this kind of works. And then we need to give her some shoes. Ordinarily I pretty much give them sandals, but I think for her, I don't know, sandals are definitely not going to work with this particular outfit that she's got. And I feel like she would have style enough to know this. I like this pants and now I'm starting to hate it. So I just realized what a pain it's going to be to style it. With like shoes. I don't want to give her heels. I struggle to comprehend people who just walk around like this on a daily basis. I'm not referring to people who have gone to work. I'm referring to people who are going to the mall and they're just wearing this. I wore heels through the mall once because I was coming like from work on the way home, and I nearly slipped and fell myself into broken ankles. And I was just like, no, why would you do this to yourself after that? Suppose that could work. Maybe these? Kind of matches the top. Nice little sandal kind of vibes. So a little bit dark, like flames. Kind of like that. Also need to fix her makeup again, don't I? Let's see. Do the makeup. Again, get rid of the tagging. Actually trying to find the one that doesn't have the cat eye again. There we go. I definitely feel like this one looks so much nicer, the much more natural situation. I did this, right? And then give her some fairly, like the plainer version, not the full-on glitter typed version. That's too much again. Oh my, no. Such a struggle to find the most basic of things. It's also, no. Oh, jeez. That's the sparkly one. That's, oh my gosh, we're just going off the same things now. That's like the very light one. This is the shinier one. Am I just missing the one I'm actually looking for? Very possibly. No, it's not that one either. I've clicked on that one 3 times now and I keep clicking on it. There we go. It would be great if Puss could just copy the makeup over, wouldn't it? There we go. Okay. Winter wear, and she's got double nose piercings all of a sudden. Let's just get started with her makeup before I forget the makeup again. Oh yes, and I did say I'd want to pick her hair up for the warm weather wear. So we'll do that in a second. I just want to do this while I can remember which makeup we used, in hopes that that will save us some time. There we go. I have no idea what's happening here. Oh, that's face paint. We're not doing face paint. Just busy getting her some nice little lippies. And then I did say I want to maybe put her hair up for this one. So we can use the same we used for her athletic wear. Or we could try something else. There was another plaited hairstyle that I thought looked really nice, which might work for her. That's also really pretty. Now she's blonde. Gosh, we still have to do Caleb. We'll get to him though. Oh, this is pretty. Let me just, there we go. That's pretty. I think we'll do this for her. Though it kind of plays into her more glamorous outlook of things. I don't think I did her hair up either for her formal wear, which I probably should do. Can give her some earrings now at least too. Get rid of the hot weather. Can definitely give her something. At least her ears are showing now. I feel like we should be able to just do these, but that I feel like is also too much as a, you know, as a, it's not supposed to be outright, you know. These are cute. We do these. How do those, I think. Do they need to put that in over here as well? I just realized how different the black is on these two tones. Which is kind of annoying. the other problem with using custom content is what one creator uses as a palette, a color palette, and what another uses would be two different things. It's like right now this just looks terrible. If there isn't another thing that I can grab that's more, that's darker and is more in line with the color palette of her actual day-to-day hair tone. It's so cute. Not what I'm looking for, but it is cute. Could just tie it up. Just do a general tie up. Okay, her hair's straight though, but could just do something like that. Keep it super simple for just a workout. If I can find a ponytail. Okay, she doesn't have a fringe. If I can find something that's just a simple regular ponytail, and this could work too. It's the same general concept what the other one was, but at least it's pure black. We'll just do that. Okay, this looks like chaos because obviously EA applied their own outfits. Sorry, I just need to do that. There you go. Okay, so a warm weather outfit. I'm generally partial to this outfit for my more upper class Sims, I feel like. Something like that with some nice boots, and I'm gonna keep this very simple. Okay, those boots are not working for me at all. That's crunching her toes into tiny little smithereens, but that works. And then some stockings perhaps one day when my game decides to load them. So my game is struggling right now. I have absolutely no idea why, but my game is genuinely struggling right now. I want to do black because that seems a bit excessive. There you go. I think that's cute. And then I said I wanted to just give her perhaps a different hairstyle for this. Although I really think her hairstyle suits her. I could potentially give her something a bit more styled up for her formal wear. It's gonna be faded. It's not faded. It's pretty though. It's not really updo, but it is pretty. That's not really black, is it? But it does lean in well to her. Nah, that doesn't really lean in, does it? Black. Okay, that's... You missed all the detail on that one. Get rid of the formal tag. That's not gonna work. I can already see it. This is pretty. Let me just... There we go. Okay, we might need to do that one just to be able to actually see any details. I feel like no person with hair as long as hers, when they make a bun, is gonna have a bun that thin. Okay, maybe I would because I have the thinnest hair known to mankind at this point, but maybe not to mankind. I'm exaggerating, but honestly, long curved hair loss is killing my hair at an alarming rate. Okay, let's see. Where's the rest of her hair though, is my question. It's so hard sometimes to just match or try and match things. Again, it wouldn't be that thin though, and I feel like someone like her who's purported to be glamorous would have more effort for an updo than just like a small bun up in your hair. I mean, even this would be more appropriate, I feel like, where it's you know, took the time to curl it, something like that. Oh, none of these are updos that I'm feeling are genuine updos. That's frustrating. Oh, I just changed her arm width unnecessarily and I didn't mean to. Okay, that definitely isn't gonna work. Nope. I mean, the good thing with having like one set color is you know exactly to just pick black. And this is her hair, just with bigger plaits. I don't feel like that really counts. And even this would then be better to do. But I don't like it as much as her actual just general hairstyle. Oh, that's no. I mean, you could do something like this, perhaps. Maybe. Doesn't suit her that well, though, does it? I'm having a really hard time finding something here. Might just end up, if I can find her original hair, going back to her original hair again. This blonde, this black doesn't line up with her other hairstyles. It's interesting, but not exactly lined up to her glamorous and all those things, personality traits. That's super curly. And yes, I know they could curl their hair, but then your hair wouldn't be the same length or, you know, longer. Kind of feel like doing this one maybe. It's not really glamorous, but I'm genuinely having a hard time finding, aside from like this one, which we had previously. Maybe I should just do this one, perhaps. The other one seems more like it goes toward her goth side, if I can put it that way. I feel like that one's more suited. Yeah, that doesn't work either. Okay, I'm just gonna go with this because I could be here all day just trying to find this. And I still have her dark form to do and Caleb. Okay, let's quickly head into her dark form. I'm not gonna change her dark form too much. Her dark form, I think, will probably just add some extra details to. Oh, we need to unlink this, don't we? I think her dark form will probably just add some extra details to. Maybe change her eyes up to be something a little bit more like that. Ooh. I'm not going to change her outfit and all those things. I just want to maybe do a couple of alterations that would make it more... what is this? Vampire archetypes. No, we're not going to do any of that. Wanna... It's so... Oh, it's going to change like her teeth and everything. Which I don't want to do. Maybe I'll just give her that. Just to add some darkness to her vampire form. But I don't want to change it excessively, you know? I still want it to be her. Just a slightly darker version of her. And I mean, it can't be too obvious considering she has to hide this from Caleb. Okay, let's create Caleb. This should go a little bit quicker given... I mean... We're only doing... What is happening? Given that we are only doing a much... Only doing one form. And Caleb, well, that's convenient. Some blonde hair. Nice. So that's fairly convenient, actually. And we need a surname for Caleb. Caleb Clark. Unfortunate. Oh, I'm not liking any of these. Corley. No. Holiday. Prescott. Actually, Prescott, I know he's supposed to come from like this super wealthy family and have, you know, if from his bio, if I can put it as a bio, it seems like he is coming from I want to say a wealthy family that has expectations of him to be a certain way and manner. So I want to say, for the time being, even though it may not actually be what he really wants, he's gonna want to be super successful. Maybe something like... So this is where I would have liked to have more of my custom things. To maybe do something like a doctor, or, you know, those typical archaeological, like, or archetypal, you know, where you're either a doctor or a lawyer or one of these really status type work things where it's not like, you know, you're not doing something you enjoy, you're doing it. I mean, let's face it, some people do enjoy it, and that's great for them, but there's quite a number of lawyers and doctors and people in those positions who are only there because it's an expectation for them to be there, and not necessarily where they would want to go with their lives. And I feel like he would be the same, you know, he would most likely, you know, I don't want to say it's something like that, want to get rich and have a successful career. Yeah, I suppose rich and successful career is going to be the best bet. I feel like he'd be more likely to be like, you know, he wants to have it all. He wants to have a successful career. I just realized we never chose our preferences. Wants to have a successful career and all these other things, but actually he just wants to live his life. Oh, no, I didn't... Oh, freaking heck, we took so long to plan all of that out. Oh, thank goodness. I do that all the time with this randomization. I want to make sure that any preferences she has toward someone, like a attraction preference, will make sure I don't think white is an option right now, because as someone who would be a goth, white would not be a color that you would generally want to go for. I don't feel. I don't want to do the like the typical black, because everyone's like, oh, you're goth, you're black, and you only wear black. Like, that's not true. Being a goth does not imply that you only wear black. Primarily, yes, but that doesn't mean it's the only color you wear. So maybe we'll do purple instead. And then I do want to see what else you got here. Island music? Why did it... Okay, you know what? We're just gonna do this instead. And randomize it again. Because I don't know what the heck this game chose for her, but... No. Oh my gosh, so it gives me dislikes black. Are you serious? Boho? Are you... Oh my gosh, please. Okay, please let this one be the one that works. Okay, likes color purple. Dislikes new disco. Likes piano, okay. And likes garden decor. I mean, that doesn't sound like a glamorous... Say... I'm gonna have a quick look here at our options. Suburban, contemporary, storybook. Queen Anne seems to me more like a glamorous thing. So we'll leave that one in, but we'll also put that one in. And I don't mind piano music. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, we'll just randomly put this in as well, just so we can get it in here. There we go. Oh man, I randomized that instead. I do it all the time. all the time. Dislikes green, so he's gonna dislike the color of his own eyes. Oh, no. Okay, well, the likes mischief would completely line up with, that would completely line up with his mischievous things that were referenced in his backstory. I don't think kids' radio music is the idea here. I really don't. I wanna say make it metal. He's supposed to have like a mischievous streak, right? So I don't know, metal, maybe electronica? I think electronica is in-game, right? Maybe we'll do electronica instead of metal, because I'm not sure if there's actual like metal as a channel. Were any of these perhaps a no. Okay, well, I'm gonna randomize traits just to see if we can get one of the star signs, because whatever we can then work with a star sign at least. I don't think I'm gonna get, oh my gosh, makeup lover, party planner, candy lover, gamer. I don't think I'm gonna get a star sign. That's gonna be kind of annoying. Vacationer, mischievous. I mean, the mischievous Libra, okay. Party planner. Okay, I'm gonna work from these, because mischievous, I feel like, should be one of his traits. Libra, mischievous, party planner. Okay, so I'm gonna work with these that we've got. So I feel like a perfectionist might have to be there as well, just because, you know, he's striving to perfection, even though it's not really him, it's against his personality in a sense. It is something that he's constantly striving towards, so it will make sense if some of his personality traits are somewhat conflicting, because it says he has an inner turmoil and he's fighting against who he is and who he's expected to be. So we'll put in perfectionist. Is there more bubbling under the surface? It's KSCB, typical boy next door, smart yet handsome. Okay, so he's intelligent. Pursue path of the straight and narrow, but will be the pressure of a perfect path drive caters mischief to be revealed when the opportunity arises. Okay, so we've got 2 more slots. We've already accounted for his mischievous and his perfectionism. So I feel like, what else would he be? I don't want to make him a snob, because I don't feel like he would be. You know, maybe he could be appreciative of art, you know, coming from a distinguished background, or yeah, maybe he could even just be an artist, you know, where he's being expected to follow something else, but he would actually rather be that, or even a hacker. Maybe you should make him a computer whiz, you know, maybe he wants to be a hacker and he just wants to, and that's like part of his mischievous nature, is he wants to be like dark web hacker type of thing, instead of going the straight and narrow of an actual like business professional. Maybe something like that. That's like also where his intelligence comes from. I actually really like the idea of doing something like that. I don't want to call him like a genius, because there's a difference between being intelligent and being a pure genius. So I'm gonna think a computer whiz, maybe, like, you know, he's intelligent. Ooh, or a bookworm, perhaps. Yeah, we'll make him a bookworm as well. I think that'll work. I think that works. You know, that he seems like he has very little personality. But I feel like that's exactly what would happen if you're living a life where you're expected to be a specific person, even when that's not you, and your personality gets stunted. You don't really get to have a personality. This is exactly what it becomes like. Your personality is fleshed out by what the expectations of who you're supposed to be is, as opposed to your actual personality. So being a bookworm isn't really him, but he's expected to be, you know, perfect student, perfect this, perfect that. And he's not really a perfectionist, but he will be a perfectionist because it's expected of him. So aside from his, you know, being born as a Libra, which is out of your control, and, you know, that mischievous side of him that he tucks away, everything else is just what's expected of him. Well, these are some harsh brows. Oh no, brown. Thank you. Can I rotate this a bit? Because that's there we go. Close. Thank you. Okay, let's see what hair we can find. This should go a little bit quicker because obviously we don't have the makeup and all the other things to do. His face is somewhat bothersome for some reason. Like the structure is fine. I think it's his mouth and his nose. Yeah, in case it hasn't become abundantly clear, I have a thing with noses. Maybe it's just because I dislike my own so much, but I have a thing for noses, and it's one of those things that I just instantly notice is just noses that look a certain way. As I said, I'm not gonna mess with the skin tone. So the skin tone he has is what he has. His mouth is... It's his mouth. I can't. His mouth is... Oh my gosh, there's something about the mouth that is just... Why is the... Oh my. Why is the mouth so odd looking? Can I get into detail mode, please? I'm actually trying to... Nope. I can't figure out why the mouth just looks so odd to me. I could be ruining his face entirely right now. I mean, I feel like that looks sort of better. Not really. Why can I not figure out his mouth? So his mouth is what's got me completely... Oh, I don't know. Maybe we figured out. Also, I just noticed he has no eyebrows. Or no eyelashes. I need to fix his eyelashes. Hold on. That's gonna be a frustration. Okay, hold on. We need to give him some eyelashes at least. Okay, some light eyelashes. I swear he's wearing makeup, and like, I got nothing against people who do wear makeup. There's no makeup. Why is there such a odd line happening there? Okay, let's maybe sort his hair out. Maybe that's what... Like, his hair is giving me... Oh gosh. He's got such a... I feel like he has such a... Almost like his eyes are very feminine. What's the size? His eyes seem somewhat feminine to me. And again, yes, I know there are men out there with feminine looking eyes. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Some men actually have just... Ooh, that's... Okay, let's make your eyes a bit smaller. There you go. Can we... Gosh, I'm just making his face look so odd. I have no idea what I've just done to his face. Okay, no. Whatever your eyes were before, just let's go back to those. Because I don't know what I'm doing. See, this is why I don't play around with features too much on faces, because I end up doing the weirdest things. And they look so odd. Kind of like this now. Okay, I'm gonna make his actual eyeballs a bit smaller. Can we, like, no, that's not what I want to do. So I don't really know what I'm doing right now. I'm just messing around with his eyes, to be honest. Oh gosh. Oh no. No, no. Let's just get your eyes back together. Because that just made things so much worse. I have no idea what I'm doing with this body, with this man's face. I am wrecking his face. Okay. Let me just get to his hair. Excuse me. I feel like if he's gonna be expected to be like the perfect man, he's gonna have like pretty like standard male haircut, nothing too out there, nothing fancy, nothing like something like this would never happen in someone who's expected to look like the perfect or behave like the perfect man and the perfect son. So I do need to try and find. Oh gosh, this does not suit his face at all. I mean, to be fair, I feel like people who are expected to look a certain way often have looks that don't necessarily suit their particular appearance. And I also feel like, you know, your appearance and how you look is vastly how it suits you or not is to a large degree also relevant to your personality. If it suits your personality and your attitude, it will already look better on you than, you know, if you're just doing it because you have to. Oh my gosh. He looks like Ken. Like a Barbie doll Ken. That's not a compliment. I've never found Ken as the Barbie doll to be anything attractive. It's like white blonde. Holy moly. Oh my gosh. This is not working for me. I also want to go see if I could find a different green for his eyes. These are a nice green. I don't know. This whole look is throwing me off, and I don't know what to do. The male hairs seem to me the worst to find to like work on a face. Again, just a Ken. It looks like a Ken. Oh my gosh, why is this? Why does anything look like this? I think I'm probably just gonna go with this. Okay, I thought this was gonna go quick, but like the hairs are just not. They just aren't what I would want to give him. And as much as I get that it has to be. Maybe we'll just go with this. I think, yeah, we'll just go with this. Ears are fine. I'm not gonna mess with the profile too much. Kind of want to bring the bridge of his nose out a bit, but it's not working out too well. So I want to see, do we have other eye colors, but oh my gosh, they're gonna. Ooh, I actually really like this. This is striking. Those are striking colors. Holy moly. Maybe a better idea to do this. Actually, we've already delinked her other face. So if I go in here and change her eyes. Like, her eyes are pretty. I just want to see. We have like a darker blue maybe up here. Ooh, now that's gorgeous. That looks much better. There we go. Okay, his eyes look kind of creepy from a distance, but we'll just ignore that. Because I do feel like I could go with these, but I'd much rather go with something like this. It's unfortunate I don't have a darker. Maybe that works better. Okay, so since he's supposed to be like this really distinguished kind of guy, or that's what he's supposed to be leaning toward, unfortunately I feel like these are going to be the vast majority of his outfits. Something ties and like really proper outfits, which for me, like, that looks great on guys, don't get me wrong, but personally for me, someone in like suit and tie 24/7 is just, I don't know, I find it to be, it's just not attractive for me personally. But hey, if you can pull it off, there are so many people who find it attractive. I'm just not one of them. Maybe something like this, just because, you know, like preppy almost. Because I mean, this is like too far. So I need to find something that's, I mean, this is still supposed to be his casual wear, you know? I don't want someone walking around as casual wear, just wearing a tie. Even people who wear shirts all the time don't wear a tie just at home, you know? Or at least I don't think they do. The couple of people that I've met whose personality is like, you know, dressed up more, don't wear a tie just while they're at home. So I don't want to have him dressed in a tie 24/7 either. So his would be a more proper look, but not to that extent, you know? Jeez. I thought this would be the easy one. I am trying to keep in mind, like, where they're most likely going to be living. So I do want to make sure that I have them dressed for the city. I mean, even something as simple as this might be more appropriate than, like, a full-on tie. But that wouldn't work, though, would it? Maybe just something like this, like a shirt. Gosh. What's gotta do? Oh my gosh, I'm just going through Cass endlessly with no real idea of with no real idea of what I'm looking for. I don't want to put him in like a full-on tie. Even that other little preppy out, like even this is like tie, and I don't feel like even someone who's being more reserved background, like more proper background, even they wouldn't just wear a tie. So maybe I should just do the shirt like this. I hate this. I can tell this is an EA shirt. Maybe just a standard regular shirt. His eyes are kind of bugging me, I'm not gonna lie. And he is gonna be quite drab, isn't he? He's not gonna have like bold colors or prints or things like that. He's expected to be this particular type of person. And, you know, in a corporate world, normally you're very rarely, you know, dressed to stand out. So things like, you know, maybe something like that. Things like I can't think anymore. Yeah, just wearing more out there kind of outfits just won't work. Like ripped jeans, for example. I want to put him in jeans so badly, but I feel like given his history and his expectations of his background, he will be expected to wear pretty much capris all the time. And just be like that real typical... Oh, I feel like this is so much, and I hate this. I hate this. Maybe it's just because like my internal self is just fighting against the concept of this expectation. I hate the whole idea behind, you know, parents and just like people in general going, I expect you to be this and thus you shall be. It's a horrible thing to put children through. It's a horrible way to have to live your life. And I hate the concept of having to do this, like do this whole thing where I have to just strip him of his personality, and it's horrible. I don't like it. I really don't like it. Like, I'm not stripping him of his personality, but like making it so that he doesn't have one almost. Just because his personality has been so suppressed by just the expectations of everybody else. I'm trying to give him like, I don't want to give him full on dress shoes, but oh my gosh, I'm feeling like I want to just go to this person and be like, please don't do this to yourself. Please just be yourself. Just be who you are. But I feel that way, but I also understand what it's like to feel like you have to be a certain way and be a certain person, and the expectations of that and the pressure you put on yourself. So I don't know, I clown shoes. I keep looking at this, I'm just like, I don't know, because everything I'm putting on him doesn't suit him, and I suppose that's kind of the point. It doesn't suit him because it's not who he is. Oh my gosh, those are just hideous. It doesn't suit him because it's not who he is, and it, you know, he shouldn't have to be someone who he isn't. And I mean, I suppose that's like the other thing. A person would like to believe that if you're, you know, if we do continue this storyline, that regardless of whatever ending becomes the ending for this, that Skylar can, you know, wake him up at least to be able to be himself, you know, not change him, but change his perspective, you know, change his feeling of having to be this specific person in order to be accepted or wanted or appreciated. I might have to do this one, and I don't want to. I wish I had the one that doesn't have the sunglasses in. The semi-tucked situation. That looks too sloppy. So I'm having such a hard time with this. Oh, I just feel like it goes against the personality he's supposed to have. I feel like something like this should be fine as well. I don't want to dress him in like a constant shirt. I understand he's expected to be a certain something, but I don't want to dress him in just a shirt. Honestly, I don't. So either I've got to compromise the shirt, I've got to compromise the pants. He's either gonna have like a shirt with a jean, or he needs to have like the capris with something like this, with like just a jersey, or something slightly more relaxed than just full on shirts and being dressed up. And oh my gosh, there's like full preppy style. I don't know, I hate that I have to go against what is supposed to be his personality. I feel like he should be, you know, this more outgoing kind of person who wants to explore life. Maybe he's like more adventurous and outgoing, and he wants to just go out there. Like maybe that's the maybe like this, the whole hacker situation isn't even. Maybe he just wants to live life and explore and go out and just embrace life instead of, you know, being in this corporate situation. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm gonna have to dress him like this, and my heart hurts at the idea of dressing him like this. I don't want to dress him like that. I really don't. I think maybe we'll rather do this. I know it's so bland, and it's not at all a representation of his personality. I'm just stuck with, like, you know, this is his background and his history, so I have to follow it. Okay, let's see what we can do here for a formal wear. Obviously for formal wear we'll do more, you know, more appropriate dressed formal wear. Oh my gosh, I hate this. See, why couldn't I find something like this? Well, actually, where is this? Maybe here. Maybe that would be better. Because at least it's still got the shirt, but it's also got the jersey. It's not as I feel like it's so much less, and it doesn't have this one, which like has the tie. Which pack was that from? Get Together. So I feel like maybe it's better to go that route, perhaps. Maybe. So I'm having such a hard time at the prospect of having to force someone into a personality that they're not. That's styled. Where is Get Together? Probably should just sort it. That would be easier. There it is. Do we have some other color options here? I'm trying to get something that can like line up with that. Cause I feel sad right now, honestly. I really just hate the concept of having to force someone to just alter who they are for any reason. Like, familial reasons or obligations, or, you know, I know there are times that you don't have a choice, but it's just something I'm so, I don't like it. It's horrible. Don't really like the stripes, so probably go with this one, even though I'm not gonna lie, I do prefer this, which is odd, but yeah, I probably would rather do this on him specifically. Okay, back to this situation. I'm going to give him obviously formal suit and tie situation here, because that just feels appropriate for this. Ugh, I hate this so much, honestly. Black. And some black dress shoes. It's your typical like formal wear outfit, isn't it? And some socks. So this should go fairly quickly. I'm just, my heart hurts at whatever is going on here. I just dislike it so much. I need to find him just like a regular t-shirt. Something very simple. Maybe he'll do an actual tracksuit. Do we have like full male tracksuits? I mean, I do, but that's not what I was talking about. And that's not gonna work either. Okay. Maybe we give him this tracksuit. I feel so bad to have to turn him into some personality-less individual. It just, I don't know. It's making me very upset. In case it's not obvious by my just much more quieter tones. My enthusiasm has been somewhat racked. I'm having a hard time deciding whether I'm glad I did him second or not, because I'm just, yeah, I'm having a hard time figuring out whether it would have like lifted my spirits to do his after. Oh, toenails are actually a thing. I didn't realize. I'm just having a hard time figuring out whether it would have made me feel better to then do Skylar after this, or whether I would have felt like, you know, I just don't want to even carry on, because I'm so upset at the idea of having to do this. It's just, I'm gonna put him in a shirt and pants just because I'm worried about like what's gonna happen if I don't have him in a shirt, given YouTube rules and things. So I'm gonna rather keep him fully clothed. Ordinarily my male Sims would have like just bottoms on and nothing on top, but I'm kind of gonna just leave it like that. Oh my gosh, this is just, one, this is a horrible outfit, but at the same time I'm like, expectations. Okay, we won't have it this bad. We will change this a little bit. I feel like a tie would be too much for party wear, but maybe he would still wear a shirt. See, like, I feel like I can't even do something like this, because that would be like a hint at more of a personality, which, you know, it's like, you're not allowed to have. Sorry for you. That's a horrible shirt. EA needs to fix this shirt. I think it's supposed to be the pajama shirt. Oh man, I'm having a hard time, because like this to me I feel like it's too much for a party wear outfit. I even feel like this is too much for a party wear outfit, but I might end up having to go for that out of pure desperation. And like this to me feels too relaxed, so oh gosh. Whatever song is busy playing in my ears right now, I'm not appreciating it. Okay, this could work. We can give him maybe those same capris that we've been using. There you go. And gosh, I hate that. Biggest issue with capris, why do they in there? Not a fan. Not a fan. Dress shoes. Because unfortunately that's just the way it goes with him for the time being. Like hopefully if we ever do get to like play out the story, we can see him blossom into a real personality and have like, okay, I'm gonna try and do this super quick so we don't get demonetized. Let me do bottoms first and then just take off the shirt after that. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just so, okay, I'm gonna do that and then we're just gonna do that and then we're quickly gonna head over to this. Yeah, I don't know, I'm feeling very disheartened at the prospect of having to play this person that just, or creating him in his current style where he's just not himself. And I don't like the concept of someone feeling like they can't be themselves for whatever reason. Like I don't like the prospect of someone feeling like they aren't allowed to be whoever they are. Okay, I kind of need something like this but without the patterns. And it's just I don't know, it's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. Maybe the polo shirt, that could work. I'm trying to keep everything to like really muted tones because I do feel like, you know, being someone who's supposed to be a certain way, you know, it would just be these really muted kind of tones. These are horrible shoes, but that's the best I can think of for this storyline and this direction. I want to give him something that's actually short and not, can't tell if this is supposed to be like jeans or not though. And obviously we can't have him wearing jeans. Look, I'm not saying that like stricter parents or people that expect like success of you or like you need to wear capris and a shirt every day. It's just like my interpretation of what I'm looking at, like his background. I feel like that's just how he would feel he has to be, you know? He has to be dressed as perfect as possible and he has to look as perfect as possible, and that generally speaking is like more formal work attire than, you know, just casual jeans and a t-shirt or things of that sort. So it's not at all a representation like me saying if, you know, to be successful or whatever you have to be dressed constantly as though you are at work every single day. Rebel shining through already. But yeah, it's just my interpretation, I guess, of what could potentially have been, you know, his mindset as well of, okay, well, I need to look a certain way and dress a certain way and appear a certain way, so I have to do this X, Y, Z. And I have to dress in this particular certain manner. I don't think I have... might just end up having to go with that. It's because I don't know what else... I don't know what else I could possibly dress him in that would suit the overall, you know, dress code that we've had him in so far. Gosh. And this is perhaps the only other alternative. I need to remember that's gonna leave him without undies, and that's a problem on this particular, you know, where this is going up. I might just leave him like this because I genuinely don't know right now, and I'm not seeing anything standing out that's like suitable for the storyline, I mean, a person could maybe do this. Potentially, but I also don't feel like that works either. None of those are gonna work. Yeah, I feel like that one's gonna be our best option. And it's kind of really sad. It's not what I would want, you know? I encourage so many people to just be themselves. And I've, like, myself been so focused recently on just finding myself and being myself and, you know, not allowing myself to base my own behaviors and mentality on what I believe to be the expectations of others or the actual expectation of others, and just having to create a person of sorts in a way that completely contradicts that. It like almost goes against everything of that. Is just, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just trying to have a look to see if I can get him a scarf or something to go with this at least. I don't like how this ends. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really disappointed. Oh gosh, that's the only scarves I have. Might end up changing his outfit after all. Don't know to what, but I might change it after all. I don't know. I'm just having a hard time. Why can I not see this anywhere? I mean, it doesn't really help me, but still. Okay. I'm gonna try and do like just a quick little outfit here. Something that's more or less in line with where we need to be at. So at this point in time, I'm like, I wouldn't mind playing out the save just to get him out of this phase. Like, I don't want him in this phase. Like, I want him to find himself, you know, and feel comfortable enough to just be himself. It's not I don't know. I need to figure out his outfit. Obviously all of those aren't gonna work. Open chest situation's not gonna work. I do need to make sure we cover him up before I zoom out. Oh no. This is why I say it's so hard to find clothing that suits this particular look. At least like Sims wise. There isn't anything that's particularly appropriate for winter wear. I mean, generally it's really hard to find like winter wear formal things. Yeah, I think I'm probably just gonna end up going with that outfit that we had originally, which I'm going to struggle to find now. Oh my gosh, it's a tweed jacket, or at least, yep. That's not winter wear. And I mean, San Myshuno, like, it snows in San Myshuno. I don't feel like it makes sense to be dressed like this during snow. Heck, I don't think it's appropriate to be dressed even in that other outfit for snow. Surely you're going to be getting cold. I don't know, maybe I should just like contradict these previous outfits in favor of something more suitable for like weather purposes. I still try and dress him appropriately. Maybe something like this actually. Yeah, I think we'll rather do something like this, where you can still see the shirt underneath. Oh gosh. You can still see there's like a shirt, but it's not like the jacket is at least supposed to be warmer. Because that's unbuttoned, and I feel like that goes against... Oh shoot, this is also unbuttoned. I feel like that goes against like the whole perfectionist must be dressed and attired a certain way. That's too short again. Yeah, I'm really having a hard time just finding something that's gonna work here. I think we might just go with that, but again, like I feel like if it's snowing, having your arms exposed to this degree would just never make sense. It just wouldn't make sense. I mean, there's another thing I could have used actually as their starting outfits. That doesn't work either. So all of these options are just not... Well, this could work. I think we're gonna go with this because I don't know. I don't like the other options. I think we'll go with that. And then appropriate pant and some shoes. Now I don't think we'll do these are the same shoes he's had in all these other outfits. I think so. Well, I think that's just gonna have to be it. Like, unfortunately, they are household member. Okay, it doesn't say roommates here. That's kind of annoying. So that's somewhat silly. Because I don't want it to be linked as though they're family. So I hope it doesn't link them as family. Because that could be weird. But yeah, I don't know. I thought there was roommates up as an option. I swear there was last, but apparently not. Anyway, that is our Skylar and our Caleb. Here is Skylar, our vampire runaway of sorts, runaway bride who's seeking normality, wanting to just find her place. And Caleb, the average guy next door who stuck in a life he doesn't really want to be in from the sounds of things. And he wants to follow his own path and he can't. She's following her path and he wants to follow his. Anyway, that is the Create a Sim. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm sure it was not... let's be honest, it was boring. I'm sorry. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I actually think she looks really stunning. She's quite gorgeous. He's handsome. Like, he's classic handsome, but I'm not gonna lie. The eyes... I think the eye color kind of is a bit off, but that's what I got. So that's gonna work with. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm sorry that it's such an odd thing to have in. I felt like I needed to fill the space, make sure there was a second video, and I know like cast is normally something sped up and done really quick, and you know, people edit it and do all the things, and originally that was exactly what I intended to do toward the end of the year, but things have happened and things have changed, and I figured this was a nice way to get a proper introduction into the potential household that we'll be playing with. It's no idea. We could be, could not be, it could change. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this whole long spiel. I will go and link the CC used in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, please remember to like the video, subscribe, and if you want to watch me play other games that are not Sims related, at least for the time being, you can join me on Twitch every Friday and Saturday at 11 PM at CAT. and I hope to see you all there. Bye!